just kick this thing off. Let's just kick this thing off with a brand new Eivør tune. And I got to tell you, I'm going to attack maybe not this song. Well, this song a little bit differently too. Because you guys, it seems like bragging, and I don't want to brag. But I've reacted to Eivør before. I just actually posted the live set Patreon reaction that I did. That hit its year mark, so I posted that publicly yesterday. And I've done more stuff with her. I've never done an album, though. But I was totally contacted by promotion or management from Eivør inquiring if I would like to do an album review. But in order to do like a good review, you got to like research it more. So I'm going to do some real Eivør research, and I'm going to do a lot of Eivør listening, which means I'm probably not going to get to that many reactions as I would, because I'm going to be just listening to a lot of stuff on my own. I already started watching The Last Kingdom last night, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while. But they totally contacted me to see if I wanted to do an album review and perhaps an interview with Eivør, which the idea of that sets my heart afire. So she has a brand new song, and I actually have lyrics. They sent me the album and the lyrics, so I'm going to bring the lyrics up to listen to this. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, man, they sent me the album early. How awesome is that? And that happened a lot when I worked at the radio station. Obviously, you would get promotion stuff for bands and such, and but when you strike out on your own and you start doing things like this, and and you start to get contacted by artists that you appreciate and cover, it's pretty fucking rad. Not gonna lie. All right, this would be track 2, the second single, I do believe, from the new Eivør album that is out in July, I think. Pronounced, I'm going to kill the pronunciation here. JARDARTRA. I do believe this is all in her native tongue. Is it Faroese? Is it Faroes? Is that the language? I'm not sure, but it is. It translated into English. So yeah, this is the first studio recording I have heard to Eivør, and certainly not the first album I'm going to listen to, because I want to listen to a few more before I get into listening to that and then the review. But expect that review soon. But JARDARTRA, Dust to Dust. Let's go. It's creating such a vibe, and good visuals in a video like this really cannot be understated. And it just brought the thought to mind that under any lighting whatsoever, she would look fucking fantastic.
Flottnar rävsens allt
back a little bit. I don't know how many vocals were layered right at that moment where it kind of drifted off. But it sounded like a million of her angelic vocals ascending to whatever afterlife you might believe. What a fun ass song to vibe out to. Great fun video to vibe out to too. Man, it was dreamy and just like this fun ethereal quality to it, and that bassline groove that I would really caught myself getting into towards the end was like a fun payoff too. I don't really know if I caught that before, if it was kind of introduced in. I didn't necessarily think about it earlier in the song. But the point of the story is I tried following along with the lyrics. Then I got caught up in the video a little bit and just what was happening in the song. And kind of found myself, all right, now you're confused. Where are you at here lyrically? But I think I'll save that for the review, which will be happening soon. That album's out in July. I'll get to it very, very soon. I want to start tackling some live sets, and I probably will throw another live set reaction up on Patreon and some more reactions to her stuff too from albums, and maybe throw a couple album reactions on Patreon as well. But Eivør, the idea that I'm going to speak to that woman and just to pick her brain on her art, that is just so fucking cool to me. I don't know if that's being talked about. I don't know if that's happening or not, but that would be pretty rad. Not gonna lie. Anyway, that album's out in July. Watch for that review soon, and I'll let you know how I feel about that Last Kingdom too. I'm just getting into that. Let me get this cough out. There we go. The Last Kingdom. I just started watching that show. I think about Vikings. I'm watching it. Yeah, I know what it's about. And one episode in, I started it last night, and it's about. It's definitely better than I thought. I didn't know how I would feel about it going in. I saw a little trailer, and I was like, okay, and I put it off, and I finally got to it, and I'm glad I did. Kicking myself in the ass for not doing that sooner. What the hell, everything?